welcome to Bikini Lifestyles on AM 790 KABC Radio. We're really excited because we're on the road this week and we are in Harpersville, Alabama. And I'm speaking with Deborah Stone, and she owns Stone Hollow Farm here in Harpersville, which is, would you say it's right outside of Birmingham?
Absolutely.
It's a little bit off the beaten path, but it is close to Birmingham, Alabama. And so we're thrilled to be on the road with you this week, Deborah. I just want to say Bikini Lifestyles is sponsored by Flatibow Automotive Group of Irvine. We always love to give our shout outs to our sponsors. So I don't know if you can hear the goats in the background, but we're here speaking with Deborah today because she is actually one of the premier goat cheese producers in this area. And are you the only goat cheese producer in this area?
Well, not in Alabama.
Not in Alabama, but
we're the only one in Harpersville. There's another one in Auburn, and one in Huntsville, and one in Montgomery.
Well, we love what you're doing here, but now goats and goat cheese wasn't always what you were up to. You actually, do you want to say you started in botanicals, or did you want to go all the way back to your grandparents with the horses?
Well, I started on a farm.
On a farm.
Would probably sum it up. People say, well, how did you get from the spa to the farm? And I said, well, the stretch was from the farm to the spa. So I had a day spa, and then it sold, and then we came here and reinvented ourselves.
Well, you know, we're standing here, listeners, you can't see, but we're actually standing in the middle of the farm. And how many acres is your farm?
It's 80.
80 acres, so it's a really good size, and it's a beautiful day. We got really lucky with that. And so tell us about what you're doing with your herb garden over there. Now, I see an herb garden, and I think herbs, and I'm going to eat them and cook with them because I'm a chef. But you're doing other things with your herbs.
Well, we do that too.
Do you?
We have the pantry in Birmingham, and we do a lot of foods with the herbs. But it originated with skincare. I grew the herbs to develop hydrosols. And then
what are hydrosols?
Hydrosols are a distillate of an herb and water.
Okay.
So we take our distiller and we just distill it down into an extract. It's done at low temperatures, so it preserves the constituents within the plant. And then we use that as, since my background is in aesthetics, I wanted the power of the botanical to enhance the cosmeceutical. And to be able to reduce the strength of the cosmeceutical so we didn't have to raise the bar every time we were treating something like acne or whatever.
Now, did you just naturally know how to do all that?
Well, I had 80 acres and 10 years to figure it
Wow.
out.
Well, I love it. I love it. Now, so tell us more about what's the name of your botanical line?
It's Botanica.
Botanica.
And we have a full skincare line. We have everything from glycolic acid cleansers to just botanical extracts and hydrosols.
Now, where can people purchase that?
They can purchase it online at
Okay.
stonehollowfarmstead.com. Here in Birmingham, we have a couple of dermatologists that carry it as well.
Fantastic. Well, you have beautiful skin, so it's
Thank you.
surprise that you went into that business. And so now let's flash forward a little bit, or backwards, I'm not sure, but you went from skincare and botanicals, and now you are making goat cheese. So before, we're not going to really talk about the health benefits of goat cheese yet because we're going to go inside and you're going to show us a little bit about how you make it. But just share with the listeners how you got into goats.
Well, after 9/11, I had the farm, so I decided that we needed to make sure that we were sustainable and that we had a place to go if we ever needed, you know, to take care of the family outside of town. And
I think a lot of people felt that way after
certainly.
9/11.
It's not the only one, I'm sure. So the only thing we lacked was milk and meat. So I was sure that I didn't want cows. We had horses. We didn't have the appropriate fencing. I bought 5 goats. The next year we had
5 goats.
The next year we had 15. And so we had to make a decision, in or out of the business.
Right.
So we said, okay, here we go. So
Fantastic.
goat cheese evolved out of that.
Goat cheese evolved out. Now, how many goats do you have now? We have a plane going on overhead. Hopefully they'll fly quickly. So how many goats do you have now? You started with 5.
We have 128, 29 goats.
And a lot of them,
Counting.
Yes, and counting. I know, because a lot of them are having little babies now.
That's right.
So now you're explaining about the milk that you feed the goats to make them even healthier than they are. So.
Well, because we're a young dairy, we acquired goats from multiple places. So one of the ways that we are ensuring that our goats are disease-free is we're pasteurizing the mother's milk and then feeding it. We just have to do that for another year and a half. And then we have our own herd. We have a closed herd at that point.
A closed herd.
Meaning that we haven't brought in any goats from other farms for a long period of time. We've raised our own goats, and we've taken the steps to eliminate sickness and disease.
Now tell us a little story about when you started with 5 and then they were producing this, and then you decided that you needed to make cheese.
Well, I had 5 goats and we were getting about 5 gallons of milk a day. And
that's a lot.
Obviously, as good as it is, my family could not consume all of that. So we were making fudge and cajeta and just different goat products, and finally I said, we've got to do something else. Then we started making cheese, and we is my daughter and my granddaughter and myself.
Fantastic. We're going to talk more about the goat cheese and the production of it and the health benefits coming up in the next segment. But really quickly, share with us now what you're doing at the pantry.
The pantry is a raw food. It started as a raw food restaurant on Mondays, and then we cooked the rest of the week, paying tribute to my southern roots, my grandmother's cast iron skillets, and just cooking cleaner southern foods, and trying to teach people and share with people, you know, the benefits of juicing and how to change from butter to olive oil, and just, you know, learn how that you don't have to sacrifice taste to have good southern food.
I know, I keep trying, as a bikini chef, I keep trying, doing my best to educate people on that, and they hear the word healthy, and they want to run in the opposite
Takes all
direction.
the fun out of it.
That's what they think, but really being healthy and, like you're saying, eating more clean, to me is more fun. Would you agree?
I do agree. And that's what the pantry is about. We have a clean and a poison menu.
A clean and a poison menu.
So
What's on the poison menu?
Well, the poison menu would be not really poison.
Right.
But,
well,
you know, just, no.
Yeah.
But it's clean foods, but just that good old southern, you know, baked chicken or meatloaf, but just cooked in a different way.
Right.
Pasta salad that's gluten-free instead of, you know, just your typical pasta.
Right.
Just trying to step it up a notch, and, you know, we get people in the door that way, and then we're capable of showing them, you know, sharing our juice with them, asking them if they'd like to taste the goat cheese, and just introducing them maybe to some tastes that they haven't experienced before.
And where is the pantry exactly? Because it's not here at the farm.
No, it's in Crestline Village, which is in Mountain Brook, Alabama. It's about 45 minutes from here.
Okay, fantastic. But now, your associate Lee was telling me that you spend most of your time at the farm.
I do spend most of the time. My job is to grow the food, produce it, process it, and then Lee and my daughter are my partners there. Her name is Alex, and their job is to, you know, plate it in a beautiful way, share the message, and just love on people.
I love it. Love on people. There's nothing better than that. Be right back with more with Deborah Stone of Stone Hollow Farm in Harpersville, Alabama. I'm Susan Irby, the Bikini Chef. It's Bikini Lifestyles. We'll be right back.